What is happening, everybody? It's Monkeyfarm, and we are back on the Hermitcraft Amplified server. We are over here on the mainland side of Lake Monkey, looking at Monkey Island behind us over there. We can't see everything, of course, because our render distance, that's about as far as it goes here on the server. But I've been kind of neglecting my building duties over here. I need to get this base over here kind of taken care of. I've been running across this little one block bridge for a while over to get my food here at the cow and sheep. It's not exactly a farm, but it's a place where they are. I would call it a farm if I had something automated and awesome built there. But as it stands right now, I just kill them with my fire looting sword, and I get automatically cooked mutton for eating and everything. So a couple things we need to do to get a base started over on this side. So first of all, you guys know I have the mine down here, which is underneath us. There is a staircase that goes all the way down. I believe the coordinates are about 4875 of the mine down there. So we are actually about 10 blocks out is where the middle of it is. Here is our great eye thing. So to kind of coordinate that into the build, I think what I'm going to do, and this will actually go really well with what I want to do, is if I build a kind of a pier, I guess you could call it, a pier or a platform that will go out to, where's the middle block here? I guess that's it, right? Right here. If I build a platform out here, we will be able to see the entire island in the middle of the lake. And that's kind of what I really want to do, actually. I want to see the island because once we get out there, you'll see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build something that's worth looking at out there. And if we can't see it from over here, then what is the point of whoa, that is totally lame. I hate when that happens. How can I place a block underneath somewhere that doesn't exist and I'm not able to play? I don't know how that works. I don't know. I wish they'd fix it, though, because building in the nether, it always seems to kill me. Let's see. So 4875 is actually where I said the middle of the mine is. So what we could do, we could build one of those roller coaster minecart corkscrew things to bring us up to here. That would be a good start. So let's, are we at 75 roughly? I'll double check the coordinates to make sure I start building this wherever it should be. But we also want to build this pier thing out here far enough so that we can see. Ah, dude, the heck. We want to be out here far enough to see what's going on over there in the middle of the lake. Should the pier go out? Could go out further because here's the land out here. We don't want it to be too small, whatever. But there is the lake, and that is a pretty good view. And it's starting to come together. We were starting to get some different levels and stuff. There is the mob drop item sorting machine. I have kind of fixed it up and made it look a little bit prettier since last episode. I hopefully will take you over there before the end of this episode. And there is the not so mushroom looking giant mushroom mob spawner. I don't have the stem built very big right now, but so I want to get some feedback from you guys. So if you wouldn't mind, leave me a comment. I'm debating building something other than the giant mushroom because it doesn't really look like a giant mushroom. And even if I built it to look more like a giant mushroom, it would still kind of look out of place because the stem would be way too long. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out Somebody suggested build a giant monkey farm statue, so that would be the head where the mob spawner is, and then I could build the body down to this level. I guess that would fit. Other people suggested a giant tree, but I've built several of those. If you remember, in the middle of my second world, I made the giant spawner in the middle into, or kind of wrapped a giant tree around it, so that would kind of be repetitive. The other thing, what else did I built a giant tree in Hermitcraft 2 at the second base, or the second hermit town. I built a giant tree in my very first world. So I'm kind of giant treed out a little bit. Man, look at that base. It's looking pretty cool with the moon behind it and everything. So yeah, any suggestions there? I could build, another suggestion somebody had was, make this into a giant UFO and have it like it's dropping mobs onto the earth kind of thing. I don't know how I would have the beams. I would have to, I guess, light it up with glowstone or sea lanterns or something like that. That could work. So yeah, I would appreciate a comment. I want to get kind of a lot of feedback and hear from you guys. I'm open for anything. But yeah, I always like to hear what you guys would like to see or what you think would be cool. So let's just keep building, I guess. I think what I want to do is have kind of a rounded platform, like a viewing platform out here. And let's see, this isn't really far enough out because the land is right there. If I only built it out that far, it wouldn't be that great of a platform. So what I'll do here, I guess I'll start, I want to have like kind of a curved kind of platform here. Oh, how did I do that? How did I place a block underneath a block? Tell me that, Ditterbone. Tell me that, buddy. Yeah, we're out of blocks. So I am smelting up a bunch of stone down there in the mine. So I will head down there and pick up... Oh, wait, I have it here. Never mind. I have a crafting bench, luckily. The other thing we can do, we can make this giant eye into a giant portal, but we'll have to do something with the pigmen because they will spawn through the portal more often if it's a giant portal, because the game will think it is several portals and therefore have a higher chance of making pigmen come through the portal. Let's see, there. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys is who would you like to see me do a collab with? You guys have been commenting that I should do more collabs, so I'm definitely going to try to do more of that since we are in a server here, of course, and we have a bunch of cool guys here on the server and ladies. So I would like to do that. It just turns out, whenever I'm on the server, it's usually after other people are already off to bed or whatever. I'm here on the West Coast in the U.S. So it often happens that nobody else is here when I'm here. But I will make an effort of coordinating things with some other hermits and making videos. We have Hermit Thrills, so I could make a game with somebody. Just other stuff. Anything I could plan with other people. So that would be good. I will try to plan that for you guys. So if you have any suggestions what you'd like to see me do with other hermits, if you want to see us build a Hermit Thrills game over there, I haven't done that yet, so that would be probably something I should put some effort into. Yeah. So anyway, summer is on its way. It seems like, a few months away is a long a long ways, but it will be here any minute. You never know. Time flies, right? So so summer is coming. We should get ready for that as well. So here's our platform, our viewing platform where we can see everything. And I guess what would be cool here is if we had a staircase down once we build this thing. A staircase down to like the water so we can take a boat ride across if we want. The other way across, of course, would be to take a minecart, and I have a track underneath. I think it would be cool to kind of have a slightly underwater, meaning above the land, minecart track. So maybe I'll move that minecart track up into the water and put some glass around it so we can have kind of an underwater minecart track that goes over to Monkey Island. I think that would be pretty sweet. All right, we're over here on the island and had to come pick up some other supplies I had over on this side. But I wanted to show you kind of the finished product here. So let's see, I need a few arrows, so I'll just flip this on for a second. And then any second now, some arrows, however many we had, 5 come out just then. That's how it works. We just flip the switch on and blah, blah, blah. Little items drop down here. Everything is labeled, everything except the leftover bin, which is all the, the witch stuff like redstone, glowstone. It's pretty rare, so I didn't really think it was worth, putting separate item collections for it. But anyway, I could do that at any time. Just add more hoppers up there. And that would be a piece of cake. But anyway, that is all I did. And thank you for reminding me that I can use zombie flesh to trade with the villagers. So I will keep that around. And hopefully, you know what? I did find a village over, let's see, I think it's right over there. So not too far away, actually. Okay, we're down here in the base now, or the mine, and I'm going to start building the corkscrew up here. So I'm just going to put a post up in the middle, and then I'll build the little corkscrew around it. This would be a great opportunity for me to use my sponges that I got over there at the Ocean Monument. So I will grab those, and whoa. Hey now. Hopefully I don't die and all that. Alright, we'll see you at the top. Alright, we're back, and I've got a 5x5 hole dug out and all sponged out and everything. So it goes all the way down to the bottom. Inside the middle of this is a drop off, and we're going to use that to drop back down to the bottom quickly so we can get back down. We won't have to take a minecart from the top all the way down. It'll just go from the bottom all the way up. So it's kind of the equivalent of a minecart elevator, except it's not using minecarts, it's using actual track. But let's see, what else is the difference? I don't know. Yeah, just something different than a minecart elevator. And I don't know when I'm supposed to jump, I guess, but let's see. And I don't know how high this drop-off is. Oh, right here, perfect. Okay, well there we go. So here's the bottom. I don't know where I want to have the exit at the moment yet, really. So I think what I'm going to do to make this place make sure it doesn't get cramped in here, I'm probably going to make this larger, move these rooms back, so this little enchanting room will go further back and it will be larger. I definitely need to get some kind of storage room bigger than this. And then here's my little smelting area, and we have chickens and stuff. Pretty unorganized still, but I haven't really been doing much over on this side of the lake, so everything is usually over there. So anyway, I am going to, what else am I going to do now? I need, well, I guess I can put some vines here to slow the drop. That's one thing we can do, and I have some vines there. Then we need to build, how do we want to do this and make it not cramped and everything? If we, let's block off two ways so we can get out either side, I guess. If we start the minecart right here, and then make it, we want to leave this clear so we can walk through it, so we can walk out. So I'm not going to start elevating it yet, and then I guess we can start elevating it starting here. And I'm trying to remember, how do we curve? We can't curve upwards, so I'm going to have to bring the track up here first and then turn it and then elevate it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So that is what I'm going to do here, and obviously I need to make a lot more tracks. Let's grab some iron real quick, and I have some wood. I'm making some dark oak trees. Wow, yeah, this thing is definitely interfering with our walkway. But this is kind of how I wanted it. I wanted it right here, right in the middle. So yeah, it's a little odd, but I think what I can do, actually, I can dig out a huge area and have the stairs go down to the right and left. That way it won't feel like we're, getting dumped out right into this little weird minecart thing. So yeah, we have some work to do here. I need to dig this out, dig the whole place out. All right, I've got some tracks all the way up to the top, or close to the top, actually, and I want to test this thing out. I'm reminded why I do minecart elevators so often. It's because at first you would think minecart elevators waste a lot of iron, but if you look at how much iron I spent on the tracks here, it's definitely a lot less. And where did I just throw those buttons? I need my buttons back. There we go. Let's see, so if I do this, I'm gonna have to put even more powered rails because look, we're totally going slow. Yeah, this is very wasteful actually, with gold and iron. This is like slow motion. It's hilarious. Okay, so I need to add more powered rails. Jeez. Alright, so, but luckily, since this is powered, I can do that easily and I won't have to add more buttons or anything. So I'll just do that on all of these, and that should make everything fast as we can go, I think. Yeah, this is, and it actually uses a lot more space than a minecart elevator too, because you really only need a 1-block pillar, a 1x1 pillar for a minecart elevator. I may actually tear this out and put a minecart elevator in there. It's more like, I just wanted to build something different. I hadn't built one of these, and I use it all the time, the ones that Slipgator built, because his portal is right next to my base back at Hermit Hills, and that makes it easy to take his portal back or into the nether because it's right by my base. Yeah, this is faster. I think this is as fast as we can go. I don't think we can go faster than that. I think we're good. But yeah, so I need to build that up to the top. But yeah, anyway, whoa. Huh, wow. Okay, so I need to at a minimum, I need to kind of plug up these holes here so that I don't if I do fall down, it will just be a minimal fall. Yeah, we'll do that. And okay, so I'll, you know, kind of keep working on this a little bit, and we'll figure out how to make it work, and maybe we'll finish this up next time. And I hope you guys are having a good day. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and tell your mom to watch it, because I know she'd like it. Oh yeah. Anyway, that is it for today. We'll see you guys later.